You know what? If you're gonna find a video game offensive, maybe don't play the video game. Hello everyone, I am NecaRandom42, the one, the only, the original, still your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy, coming to you from an undisclosed alien planet somewhere. Maybe a long time ago, maybe in a galaxy far, far away. Who knows? We don't. We're talking about more aliens because, you know what? We love aliens here. Aliens might be the very people who brought us all here. Aliens might actually be the people who we evolved from, for all we know.
Open your mind.
Might have happened, probably not, but hey, we're gonna talk about aliens today, at least a video game with them. Destroy All Humans is a reboot, and it's campy until you feel like a jerk. Alright. First off, it's a video game. Okay, that being said, there's some video games, like I know I probably wouldn't really get too into Mortal Kombat because I might find it a little bit too brutal right now, but that's just my personal preference and taste. I like the blood mode back in the day with the old games. I don't know, but here's the thing. If your job is to review video games for sites, if that's like your whole sole purpose, and you're not just somebody like me who throws in gaming let's plays at midnight here because you used to be a gaming channel, but you'd rather yell about Star Trek, maybe don't play the... I gotta read this article. I gotta read this. I'm warning you guys on this article. I might need to bring out the theme music on this one once we get into this. Until you feel like a jerk. Alright, by Alliston Foreman, 2 days ago. Destroy All Humans made me feel like an a-hole. Really? Really? Did it do anything to make you feel like an asshole? I think it might have. And it wasn't all the arson, kidnapping, and murder or dismemberment of livestock that did it. I did enjoy these shenanigans tremendously. But sometime around the 50th derogatory utterance of the word pussy by a random NPC, I felt embarrassed enough to stop playing at full volume. Eventually that turned into playing with headphones, which in turn became not playing at all. Yeah, it's a real bummer. Okay. I can get it. If you said that, you know, you didn't want to see cows getting turned inside out. I haven't played Destroy All Humans. I've heard nothing but good things about it. This is the remake. This is the reissue, right? The reboot. This is the one that they just brought out on Steam a few days ago. If you don't have a problem with everything else, but you have a problem with one word, maybe you are that very thing you have a problem with. Oh, maybe. Oh, I have one. Really, you have a problem with a word in the video game. You have a problem with people uttering a word, but you don't have a problem with anything else. You don't have a problem with any of this other. I think that's the problem with society in general today. I think that just sums up all of society today, is that people have a problem with words instead of actions. People like to vilify and demonize words and phrases that are designed as the NPCs are coming around, probably saying all these things, right? You have a problem with the wording in a video game, but not the actions. Do you see how hypocritical that might be? Do you see? Because clearly words are not nearly as harmful as actions. What's the old saying? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Well, words do hurt. They do hurt feelings. But if you only have a problem with the language and not all the actions. Maybe that's a problem with you. Maybe that's a you issue, Allison. Because like I said in the beginning, I'm not a huge fan of like the more modern day, more gruesome and brutal sort of horror movies, video games. I tend to play stuff like Paper Mario though. That tends to be my wheelhouse of game. I like the funnier stuff. Or I like it to be so over the top and ridiculous. You're using probes to go at people's patooties, like in the Saints Row game. I heard that that's in this one too. I know Rob's played this one. At least the original. Broadly speaking, Black Forest Games' reboot of the Alien Invasion classic is spectacular based on the 2005 release of the same name. This deplorable adventure in widespread destruction offers updated graphics and sound, improved gameplay mechanics, and a bonus mission. And enough nostalgia to fuel dozens of mid-aughts expeditions. Alright, your little alien is named Crypto, and he returns to Earth with the help of a mission officer, Pox, to harvest human DNA and investigate disappearance of fellow Furon warrior, which I'm not going to be able to pronounce because it's really tiny, I can barely see it. It's a quick-witted sci-fi journey packed with opportunities to enact creative chaos that offers satisfying, diversified gameplay, and closely aligned with the franchise as well. So what's your problem? What is their problem here? Pillaging 1959 America, players get to invade towns, labs, and military bases via body snatching, hypnosis, and Crypto's other stealth tactics. You pull out brains, wipe memories of survivors, rinse and repeat in a Mars Attacks meets Hitman combat. Okay, see, there you go. Combo, rather. Hitman. See, that's probably why I never played this. It's supposed to be stealthy, isn't it? I am bad at stealth. I'm the type of person who will walk right out and be like, hi! Oh, I'm supposed to sneak. That's a bad thing. Oops, bad me. The controls are refined and still require most buttons to serve multiple purposes that can lead to frustrating confusion, especially when trying to multitask. Oh, play it on keyboard. It's on Steam. Just do that. More than once, I shed a disguise by accident and brought my mission to a premature end. Plus, playing on the PlayStation 4, I ran into a few glitches, namely having to be positioned just right to open doorways and activate other mechanisms, which were annoying enough for me to mention here. But the biggest problem is the NPCs uttering the P word around. That's what it is. The NPCs uttering this P word that you are uncomfortable with, even though you're sitting there mutilating cows and doing all sorts of other alien sort of things, right? Because aliens?
What are they? Why are they? What do they mean?
So this just goes on to give a very detailed review. Now back to the whole P-word thing. In an effort to preserve the magic of 2005, the reboot's creators opted to digitally enhance, but not re-record the voice acting of the original game. But with the dulcet tones of lead voice actors, Grant, whoever this is, who inexplicably sounds just like Jack Nicholson, Richard Steven Horowitz, who sounds like Invader Zim because he voiced Alien 2, comes an outdated script rife with problematic punchlines. Oh, problematic, where? Oh, you better call the thought police. They're gonna come and get you. They're gonna come and get you because, you know what? You can't have anything that might be offensive nowadays, as long as it's a lot of violence and brutality. Isn't that right? She's sneaking up on me again. Isn't that right, Bree? Isn't that right? Since you are the overlord controller of everything, she pops up into right here. She made my article disappear too. From the liberal pejorative use of the P word and the M. Oh, well, see now, this one they might not have been aware that isn't the politically correct terminology. To a number of subtly phobic, oh, here we go, and ist one-liners. Destroy all humans implores some truly heinous sentiments for a laugh. Oh, you know, not burning stuff down. This is the whole problem with society. They care so much about hurting somebody's little precious, tragic little feelings that they would rather turn cows inside out or something, I guess. Is that what you can do in this game? most often appearing as part of Cortex scans, crypto's mind-reading ability. Oh, so you have a problem with what people are thinking. What did I just say? Thought police. This person has a problem with what random NPCs who are fictional characters in a fictional video game are thinking. They're not real. Guess what? They're not real people. You know what? I'm not really on Hoth either. It's all an illusion. It doesn't mean anything. It's not real. It's not legit. If you have a problem with the way that people speak in a video game where aren't you supposed to kill them anyway? Aren't they supposed to be the bad guys? You're supposed to be playing as the good guy alien to go around and, I don't know, what's the name of the game? Destroy all humans. They're supposed to be, you're missing, I think they're missing the point of this. I think they're missing the point of this. Those barks, as they're referred to by developers, became more grating with each cycle through. That my neighbors have heard some of these toxic wisecracks through my apartment walls. Before I started hiding my shame with headphones, it makes me genuinely uncomfortable. Where, don't look at me or speak around me. Don't think bad thoughts. I can't take it. I'm going to melt. Where? Grow up, grow a pair. Stop being it, and then maybe it wouldn't actually affect you. Sorry. Don't be so weak-minded, and it might not affect you. Makes me uncomfortable. Why are you blasting those words out the window anyway? Like, seriously, I keep it at a reasonable volume if I'm gaming. Now calling this satire, saying it's a product of the times. The times being 1959 or 2005. Take your pick. Yeah, not only that, it takes place in the 50s. For fuck's sake, lady. Seriously? You guys, she's probably just another white Karen going around being offended on behalf of everybody, isn't it? Yes, having a random woman utter borderline vegetative politicians makes the point. Well, yes, having a random woman utter, my name is Rock Hudson, but my body says Doris Day, is an edgy one-off, but it's not offensive. I've laughed every time that happens. And when the game's half a dozen other variants on that bit came up, I enjoyed it just as much. The kind of joke is totally okay, but other stuff left a bad taste in my mouth. Well, maybe have the guy wash it before he sticks it in your mouth. I don't know. Just saying. And unnecessarily punched down could have been so easily dropped from the game. Well, see, that would be censorship, though. And are you pro-censorship? Gee, there's some fascists out there who are also pro-censorship that we don't like talking about because YouTube demonetizes that. But hey, if you're on that side of history, you know, the 1930s bad guy, the World War II bad guy side of history, who also didn't like hearing what other people said, also liked controlling what people thought, then you know what, maybe that's the party for you, lady. None of it is required to uphold the legacy of the original, and saying true to the source material doesn't justify actively antagonizing certain groups. Wham! Alright, are they really, or are they made to be the people you're supposed to kill in this game? What do you guys say? I'm going to assume whoever developed this isn't liked by said journalist or website, probably. Black Forest Games had consciously chose which lines from the original game to include. There's no doubt in my mind that there was a meeting. Oh, so you're just imagining a meeting about all the problematic language just because you could have, maybe they just said, hey, let's just update the graphics, and they didn't even think about it. Maybe because they're normal people who don't go around trying to control what everybody else says and thinks, right? Maybe they're not the PMRC and the Moral Majority and the Satanic Panic and all these other little groups that go around trying to butt in and destroy everything for everyone.
Call me a killjoy, but I think that because this is not to my taste, no one else should be able to enjoy it. I'm all over that. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's it. And you know what? Anytime games like this get slammed, I want to check it out for myself, because I don't want somebody who tells me flat out that they have no problem. Is this the person? Is this the person? I don't want somebody who tells me that on the one hand, they're okay with all the violence and everything, the kidnapping, arson, all this stuff in this video game, dismemberment of livestock, but they can't stand a little language. That really says something about the fragile constitution of modern day humanity. And I don't like that the actual acts are okay, but verbiage and language are not. Especially if this is a fictionalized setting, right? If one thing is okay in the fictionalized setting of a video game, this isn't even real life. We're not talking about real life here. This is a video game. This isn't real. It is a fake video game. Then maybe I don't take your opinion with any credibility. Maybe I don't take your opinion as a grown adult human opinion. Maybe you're not done yet. Maybe you need to gestate a little longer. I don't know. You can't do that on TV. Oh, I loved you can't do that on television. That will really put the price up on PS2. Probably. Possibly. But this is out on Steam. So if you guys do want to play this video game, it is out on Steam. Do you guys want me to play this video game? Let me know, or throw a gift copy my way on Steam if you want me to play it. I've been doing gaming streaming late at night. I am MechaRandom42. I have ranted for 17 minutes on this. I will probably cut it down. I am going back to my live stream. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye! Pussies.